Have you played a daily fantasy sport and your top guy gets nothing or gets hurt? It ruins your whole day. What's the answer? Multiple entries. What's the problem? The time it takes to pick 150 teams. Well, here's the solution. We're going to show you an online software that'll help you pick teams, which will give you more chance, you have more fun, and hopefully win some money. Here we go. Alright, we're inside my draft dashboard. To get there, just use the link below. Sign up, no problem. I think they give you a free week, something like that. And you'll be right here. Where you want to go is the position optimizer. So our first step is creating our own player pool. And the way we do that is first we make sure we're on Fanduel here. And then we go position by position. And we can either target the player, exclude the player, or do neither option. And it'll still make the player available, but at a lesser extent than our targets will show up more. They give you a lot of information here. Obviously the name, over under, spread, projected points, cost, last 3 games they've scored. This is receiving targets, this is rushing targets, obviously more important for receivers and backs. Projected fantasy points. That's all the information I use. And then what I do is I go through and I decide, I want to target Patrick Mahomes. I think he's going to play well versus New Orleans. I'm not going to target Russell Wilson, but I'm not going to exclude him either. I think that Washington defense is tough. I don't think he's going to put up the points I want this weekend. Lamar Jackson, I think he will. Deshaun Watson, I think he's going to have a tough time. Kyler Murray versus Philly. This could be an interesting game. I'll target him. Tom Brady, I like this versus Atlanta. I'm fine with that. Jared Goff doesn't scare me here versus the Jets. Tannehill versus Detroit. I'm not going to target him because I think it's going to be more run heavy, but I'm not going to exclude him because it's possible he does get some points, so I'm going to play him a couple times. I like Taysom Hill versus Kansas City. Matt Ryan here, I'm not too excited about. Cam Newton, I don't want to play. Cousins, I'll play some. Phillip Rivers, I'm not going to play. Trubisky, I will. Jalen Hurts, I'm actually going to target. I like the price point. I like the potential with the legs there. Mullins, 13, 23, 9 last couple of games, not good enough for me. Tua. He had a good game, but he's playing New England. New England eats rookie quarterbacks. Andy Dalton, nope. Minshew, nope. Sam Darnold, nope. Alex Smith, nope. Chase Daniels, nope. That's it. It's easy as that. You go through, you do this for every position, and then you have your player pool. I'm just going to speed through it myself. I'll put down my my actual player pool down below just to save you some time. I like going through this process because it speeds everything up for me. I've already made the decision. Do I want to play this player or not? And then I just have to fit into the lineups where it makes sense. There's always room for tinkering. You're going to make mistakes here. You're going to not put a player on, or you're going to put a player on you want to change. No problem. Tinker. But this process will save you time in the long run and make things more clear in your mind. Alright, we got a player pool pick. Now it's time to generate some teams. To do that, we go over here and go to lineup optimizer. So it already generated a lineup for us. It's got Taysom Hill with Kamara, Jonathan Taylor, Robinson, Hilton, Ayuk, Jordan Reed, Hawkinson, and the Rams. I actually don't mind this team all that much. So there's 2 ways to make our teams here. We can do it one by one, save the lineup, and then just generate more lineups. This one I don't like because it's got Mike Lennon. I put next on him. The other way is to do mass lineup generator. Do this. I've got 31 watched, 223 excluded. We're going to generate 150. That's the max. Within 1,000 of our salary. We can change that around if you want. Don't mind that. We keep it within 1,000. Randomness low. I'm going to put it at medium. Unique players per lineup. We go 1, 2, 3, or 4. Minimum projected points. Yeah, I'm fine with 5. That's fine. Max exposure 40%. I'm good with that. You can change it if you want. I don't want somebody to ruin my day. 40% is good enough. Stack at least 1 wide receiver with your quarterback. You can do 2. I'm going to keep it that way. I'm not going to keep this 3 players per team. I'm fine with 1, sometimes 2, no problem. Expand the player pool if required. I don't like that. I went through all the time to set up my lineups. I'm fine with it. Then you hit generate. It's going to take a couple minutes. Generate these. Sit back, relax, have yourself a coffee, a tea, a beer, whatever you got to do. It'll be with you in a couple minutes. I sped it up here, but it took about 5 minutes on my slow computer. Not so bad. Alright, there we go. We're done. Let's check out the lineups. Alright, now that we got our teams generated, it doesn't mean our work's done. Now's the time to go through, check, make sure we like the lineups. Step 1 for me is to check my exposure. Let's see. So I got Allen Robinson is 40%. I'm actually fine with that. Kamara, T.Y. Hilton, Ayuk, Taylor, Montgomery, Brown. Dobbins is up a bit high for me. Irv Smith, Rams defense is up there. Derrick Henry only 14. I gotta fix that. I want more exposure to Derrick Henry, that's for sure. So we're gonna have some editing to do. I don't mind this. Travis Kelce, only having 4 Travis Kelce is a problem as well. DK Metcalf. Alright, so we got some editing to do. No problem. The way we do that is we just go and we look at the team. Do we like this team? Shows you their projected points. So I got Brady with the Gronk. I got Cook, Hanson, Jefferson, Jones. I don't like having Swift and Jones here. So I can either edit, optimize it, or export it. 106 is the projected total. So we're going to edit this team, optimize it. So my objection right now is having Swift and Marvin Jones. I'm going to change Marvin Jones out by clicking on this here. It shows you anybody in red will put me over the price, and anybody in black will be fine. Usually, if I have extra room, somebody in green fits in my price as well. So that's it. I'm taking Russell Gage. So I got, and that stacks me with Brady. I'm fine with that. So I'm going to save this lineup, and then I'm going to go to my saved lineups, and there it is. It saved it right beside the other one. Now I don't want this one anymore, so I'm going to delete it. And that's it. We're back to 150 lineups. On to the next one. I got Goff with Taylor, Montgomery, T.Y. Hilton, Woods, Mike Thomas, Irv Smith, Allen Robinson, and Cowboys. I like this one. I'm fine with it. So this one I got Dobbins here. I know he's a guy I want to change. Kill. I like this team. I'm going to leave this one. I'll find another Dobbins. Oh, here we go. Brady Dobbins. So we're going to optimize this one. I'm going to find a way to get some more Derrick Henry in here. So Derrick Henry is in. And I'm going to change A.J. Brown. So we're going to have to change a couple people. I'm going to put Des Bryant on here. Why not? The squeaky wheel gets the grease. I like Ayuk, but I'm going to drop him down here just so we can fit in the team. Actually, you know what? I'm going to drop down the defense here. There we go. We're going with the Ravens. So I got Derrick Henry in here. We're going to save this lineup. Go back to my saved lineups. So that team went here. This is the old team. I'm going to delete it. There we go. And that's the process. Just keep going through that. You got 150 to go through. There's a lot of them. A couple of things to speed you up is look at the projected totals. Any team with a higher projected total, you should feel more comfortable with. Alright, I'm not going to make you suffer through all this. I'm going to edit them myself, and we'll be back when it's time to download our teams. Alright, we've done a lot of tinkering, and now we're more comfortable with our lineups. If we look at the exposure, some things changed. Dobbins dropped down big time. I figured out there was no Patrick Mahomes. I got 11 teams now. Derrick Henry's up to 20. It's hard to get Derrick Henry in there. He's over 10,000. So I'm comfortable with where we're at now. Taylor, Montgomery being my highest owned, Kamara, Hilton, Ayuk, Robinson, Mike Thomas, Andrews, Hawkinson. Yeah, I'm fine with this. These are players I'd play. I'm still probably going to tinker and get rid of some Dobbins teams. I'll tinker right up to game time. But I'm comfortable with where we're at right now. So I got 150 saved lineups. And all we're going to do now is download these lineups. So we're going to select them all. Everything's selected. And we're going to export selected. Now file shows up here. All we got to do is click save. That's it. It's downloaded. Next step, upload it. Alright, we're back on Fanduel. All you got to do now is find the contest you want to enter. I'm going to play this 5-cent one. It pays $1,000 and you can get 150 teams. It's like $7.50 and I can win $1,000. I'm fine with that. So I'm going to enter my lineup. All I got to do is here's upload lineups from CSV. There it is right there. Open, upload, enter 150 lineups, $7.50. I'm in. Alright, that's it. 150 lineups entered. View my lineups. Alright, there they are. 150 lineups entered. As easy as that. I like the way Fanduel puts the pictures here. Lets me go through, see if I got anybody showing up too much. And then we can edit. Just edit the lineup there. That's it. You're done. There you have it. Mission achieved. 150 lineups entered. We picked our pool. We generated lineups. We edited the lineups. We downloaded the lineups. We uploaded the lineups. And we entered the lineups. Not too bad. Not too hard. Give DraftDashboard a try. The link's down below. I think you'll be happy with it. Give the channel a like. Give the channel a subscribe. We got other videos. Check them out. We're here trying to help you win multi-entry tournaments. Good luck to you. May this be your lucky week.